Happy Thursday, YouTube. Leads, leads. I love leads. And for a lot of insurance agents that sell insurance, they also love leads, especially of people that are looking for a final expense quote as well as information. And it brings me to this. What is my favorite lead? Now, this is not, me making a statement that I believe one is better than the other. No, I'm just saying which is my favorite lead type, lead source. And for me, it's the live final expense transfer, not the inbound. When I started selling insurance over the telephone, literally 10 years ago, the idea of live inbound television leads was just mind-blowing. And in my thinking, I thought that was the holy grail of live transfers. Now, I'm not knocking TV live inbound leads, but what I discovered was that even though these people that are watching this television commercial at whatever time of the day, they're either calling you while they watched that 60-second commercial, or they wrote down your phone number when you were doing an infomercial. The point is, when they're calling you at that point in time, creating that inbound, I discovered that a major percentage of those people were not ready to talk to me about final expense insurance, information, underwriting, and much less closing them out. They weren't just ready. It didn't mean they weren't interested, but their intent to talk to me today wasn't there. That's what I discovered with inbound. And the same applies for landing pages. Today we do a ton of landing pages for Medicare and final expense. And same thing. We've created a way that people see the landing page, the information, they opt in, give their permission by opting in electronically. And then the call to action, where they're dialing us because they see the phone number that goes into our inbound system. We do that too. But the point is, those people, not all of them, again, are 100% serious to talking to you. So, live transfers, for me, is the best route to go for the money. Because typically, regardless of who's doing them, they're either calling on raw data or opt-in data. Again, opt-in comes in from Facebook, landing pages, TV, et cetera, where the customer, requested this information. But the point is that the agents that are doing this live transfer setup, live transfer strategy, they are screening. They're screening for, different items. For us, what we're screening for is to make sure that person has a true interest in final expense. Make sure that person has 20, 40 minutes to talk to an agent now. And they must have some form of payment method that they can use over the telephone. And we have a few other disclosures as well as requirements that we ask in that live transfer system. So as you can see, for the same amount of money or maybe a little bit less compared to an inbound call, you can talk to somebody with the screening process, because the people, once again, doing that live transfer, we're doing a screening process that you don't have to do. If you haven't tried a live transfer, regardless of the database, for example, we have agency groups that buy raw leads, live transfers. We have others that they only want to work a database from opt-in TCPA compliance, period. They don't care if the lead is 1 day old or 90 days old. They just want to make sure that when we call in to do the live call, it's within that time frame that the law permits them to do that. So if you're watching this, consider what I'm saying. You know, currently we're growing, we're building our platform on the free lead platform. And I have several agents on that platform, approximately 50 now. And I have them broken up in 3 groups. We train every day. We train on presentation count. We train on closing, and we train on follow-up. Because a lot of agents, what I've noticed is they only focus on presentation skills. Very few focus on closing, and not many are following up on the leads that they didn't close today, the week before, and so on and so forth. And they're missing out on a ton of opportunity. One, because you save money on your future lead purchases. And 2, in most cases, you're 1 call away from a write-up because it was a follow-up call, because you couldn't finish the call. And I could go on and on. But again, live transfers. If you haven't checked out our system, give me a call. We're on the phones again every day. I'm going to be more than happy to show you. And if you're currently looking at a lead purchase, think of what I'm talking about. Live inbounds or live transfers with a human being involved is going to be way better for you. Peace.